All right, today is day number 71. We're going to go through the same thing we do in every single video here in the daily reviews. We're going to look at the profit, how much profit did it make percentage in the last 24 hours, and then also we're going to go over the win rate. What kind of win rate did it do? And the win rate is for yesterday because obviously today it hasn't been 24 hours yet, right? So let's get going, and we're going to shoot on over here. And also I'm going to add to these videos, I guess I could say like where I think to buy next for the token, because a lot of people, because I've been doing this, most of the guys on my team are working towards this now as well. And we started buying tokens back here, and then it broke up, and then we still have some people, like new people coming in and stuff, and they're wondering like, where should I buy the token type thing. Okay, so I've done trade, like my full-time income, guys, is pretty much from trading on my own funds there, and I do scalp trading, so something similar to what the bot does. I pick about 2 hours a day and then I just trade. So yeah, normally I can figure things out and stuff, and if you watch the past videos when I was actually buying this up, I pretty much bought the bottom, and then I bought here before it broke out. I said, I better buy now because it's going to take off here. And I had put that line, like you can go back and watch all these videos here, guys. I put these two lines on the chart. It ran right up to the first line there, and then it got rejected from that first line. And then now we're in, this is called a range. Okay, so the range it's in right now, we can actually take this line and put it down there because it won't be up to there for a while. That's just where I think the token is going to stop and then find its average is around 0.80. That's just my thoughts, guys. It could be $1 something, it could be $2 something, like who knows, or it could be 60 cents or whatever. So this is the range it's in right now, is here, and you can see there it's creating a wedge. Okay, and normally when it creates a wedge like this, what's going to happen is you might get a buying opportunity down here at the previous low. So let's go in here, and I'm going to add these to my daily review videos. This one's going to be a little bit more intense than most of them, just because it's really the first one where I've decided like, I'll just go over this in these videos. But you can see here, here's the previous low on the hourly chart that we can visually see is right there, right? Okay, so most likely what's going to happen here, and I'm saying most likely, guys, so if you're like, I'm just going to plan my buying the Traiex token off exactly what Drew says, and for instance, say magically it goes back up here, right? And you can see I have a sell back up there, right? Okay, say magically it goes back up there and then comes dropping down, right? And you go and you are like, it's and you panic buy and you buy up here and then it drops back down to here. You can't blame me for that or anything like that, guys. I'm just saying most likely what's going to happen here is it's going to go sideways, and then it's going to come back down here, and then it's going to go back up. And when it comes back down here, it's going to shoot up here pretty fast, and then it'll probably start trading within like where it is right now to about 60 cents, right? So within here might be its next trading area, but we should be able to get some buys down here at about 0.50. So if I was buying the tokens right now, that's where I'd be looking to buy, is anything under here. Okay, I wouldn't be looking to buy here. I'd be looking to buy within this area, under here, not exactly right here, within this area. So if we start to come down, I would start to buy, okay? Because the odds of it coming and breaking back down into here and then trading down in here is really, really low, guys. It's very, very unlikely that you'll be able to buy it for like 36 cents again, right? Most likely this is a good buy within here, and then buying it high would be here until we start actually trading up there, right? So yeah, I'd look for buys within this area here, not exactly right at the previous low, but I'm just saying it could come back down there. So I'll just kind of go over that type thing in every video here, just so the people watching this, you have a good idea of possibly where to buy, and then like that. Okay, so let's go and we will figure out our command here. Okay, so this is our command for the profits today. That balance there is, do I have to change it? No, I don't. Okay, so it's exactly this balance here. So that's where that number there came from. And then we're going to go and we are going to come over here. We're going to grab this. Well, we got to get into our sub account so we can actually see how much is in there. And it should be like $5,060 something dollars. $5,069. Okay, so $5,069.90. So 5,069.90. I think it was exactly 90, wasn't it? Yeah. And then this will give us our profitability for today, which should be around 0.40 something, I think. Roughly, it was a little bit low. Yeah, 0.40 exactly. So that's definitely a low day here. And then we're going to go and we're going to figure out the next one here. Well, actually, you know what? I could do this right now. That'd be good to do that within the video, and then it's that exact same balance there, right? So let's refresh the page, and we'll see if it was, yeah, so it's the same balance. That's good. And then we can just hit this here. So pop that in there, do a withdrawal of that. And the reason why I do this is so I can compound my balance. So eventually what will happen is it'll show up over here. There's my commission from last night. So I get a daily residual commission of around $8, $8 to $9. Now it started off at about $4 something or $5 or something like that. And then the more bots I sell, you earn off the bots trading and all that kind of stuff. So it's earning me roughly about $8 to $9 at the moment right now, which is awesome. So I'm going to add that to the account as well. And when that $18 and something comes over, I'll add that to my account as well. Okay, so that'll put us up to like 570 or something when that balance moves over, and it'll just be available right there. So that's what I do, guys, to compound my balance, because this balance over here doesn't earn. It's not in trades, right? That's the profit balance. So if you want to compound your earnings, you can just do a withdrawal every day. Let's move on, and we'll go to the trade history here. And we'll get through this. So we're looking for the 17th. Normally it starts on page 4. Yep. So there's 17th. So what I'm doing right now, and I know I say this in every single video, but I'm looking for the losing trades. So I'm looking for the sell to be a greater number than the buy. And that would mean that it's a winning trade. If it's a losing trade, it'd be a break. Well, so far what we're seeing here over the past like 6 months is that the bot does break even trades, and the actual losses coming from the trading fee, believe it or not, that's what you'll see is the actual loss in the trade is down to the cent. It's crazy, right? But it's AI, so you know, something humans can't do, I guess. it's pretty nuts. So this is a winning trade here. We'll go to the next page there, and I gotta write down that we've got started on page 4, and then this is a winner. That's a winner. That's a losing trade. So you can see here it's down to the cent. Like, look at this. This one here, the buy is the same number, and then 59 cents, and then the sell. So this is a losing trade. So the sell is the same number down to 41 cents, right? So we're talking like cents there. And then my account's trading on 15.14, right? So it'd be like a fraction of a cent is the actual loss in my account, but the actual loss comes from the trading fee. Okay, and I know I say that in every single video, but people just need to understand that, right? I think it's the most powerful thing about Traiex is that it doesn't actually have losing trades. Like the losses come from the fees, basically, right? So this is a profit. That's a profit, and then to the next page here, that's a loss there. Okay, so you can see the loss there is 14 cents. Okay. And then the next guy here, that's profit, 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 profit. And then the next page, oh no, sorry. It's in a trade right now. So it's kind of the chart's messed up there. If we go back here, you'll see it's in a trade. And the trade just closed. So if I refresh this number is going to change. If it was a losing trade, guys, you'd see a loss there. So let's go see. Come on, be a loss. No, it was a winning trade. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm like, come on, be a loss, because I want to actually see it be a loss and then have that in video. Yeah, we're going to have to start over again. Sorry, guys. So let's go to page 4, and we'll just run through this really, really quick. So that trade there, oh no, now we're on page 5. It starts because it has one more trade on it. So we're on page 5. So let's just start over again because it had one trade, right? And that one trade was on page 4. So here we are here. So that was the trade we first looked at. That was a profit. This one's a profit. That's profit. This one's the loss. Okay. So there you go. And then that's a profit. Okay. This one here is a profit. That one's the loss. Okay. So that's where we were once it got messed up and it did a trade. And then, well, it messed me up. It's not messed up. It made a profit. This is a profit, this is a profit, this is a profit. So we go here, and this is why I try and make my videos when it's not in a trade, because it makes it really hard to do this if it's in a trade. You guys saw what happened there, right? It messed everything up for me, and I was like, where am I? I got lost. That's a profit. That's a loss. There you can see, down to the cent, right? Down to the cent. So there's another loss. And that's a profit, that's a profit, that's a profit. Okay, next page. There's a loss rate there, right? Yeah. So there's a loss rate there. And this one we should actually look at because this would be one of the bigger losses. Like it's still down to the cent, but it's considered like this would be a huge loss for the bot, but it's still down to the cent, believe it or not. It's crazy. So if we look at this, 21 cents, okay? That's crazy, right? When you think about it, like a big loss for it's like 21 cents. So this guy here is a profit, buy, sell. So this guy here is a profit. This guy's a loss. No? Yeah, loss. Okay, so we have 5 there. And then to the next page. Okay. Profit, and a profit. To the next page. That one there is a profit. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I'm coming down with something, but I'm not getting sick, but my voice is all messed up. That's a profit, and then a profit there. To the next page. So we're looking for the 16th. So this is the last page here. This is a profit, that's a profit, and that's a profit there. So we've got 11 pages. And we've got 5 losses across all of those pages. Okay, so we go 11. So this page here has 3 trades on it. So we're going to mark down 3 trades, and we won't count that page. And we'll go. This will be the first page. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 6 pages. So 6 times 5. Okay, so 6 times 5. Is 30, okay, but I'll do it anyway. 6 times 5 is 30, and then we had 3 trades on page 11, so it's 33 number that we need. Okay, so I'm going to go get my command here, and we'll do this next one here. So 33 is our amount of trades that it did. There also here, I just want to go over this really, really quick. I know if you're a trader, a buy is a trade, and then the next trade would be the sell. How I have to calculate things is the buy and the sell together equals 1 trade, right? Or I can't count it as a buy and a sell together as a loss, right? It wouldn't make sense that way. So I have to do it this way, guys, so it makes sense. And then this number here is 5. So the win rate is going to be average win rate, I think. 80% to 90% is what we're seeing. Like the highest I've seen is 91%. The lowest I've seen is 78%, 78 point something. So like 79% roughly. So this is about the average for the win rate. Sorry guys, I'm having a really hard time. My voice is really messed up and I'm having a hard time getting the words out today. So I'll just end the video here. If you want to join my Traiex team, you can click the first link in the description and I'll see you there and I'll see you in tomorrow's video as well.